We should have sorted this out before. Alas, that would require some foresight into what I was doing. So, here I am anyway. Cool. Alright. So, I'm actually live, which is neat. Get back into Twitch here, make sure that's working like it is. Cool quality. Really don't need to see the stream preview in Twitch. How do I get rid of it? Hide player. Okay. Alright, I've got my chats open, got sound going, microphone is going. My sound pad isn't working for some reason. Never does. Such a pain. Oh, monitor? Come on. I've always got to close the software and reload it again. Oh well. Let's try this. Gotta have our little sensor beep sound effect going. Man, the software's so unoptimized. It takes ages to load. Come on, man. Let's go. Alright. Anyway, now these are probably things I shouldn't share with the world. OpenAI keys and all that sort of stuff, so... Yeah, I think probably gonna wanna drag that out into a new window. Move into... Now the thing is, hopefully I don't leak anything. Look, it's fine. I can just delete these anyway. This is prototyping. All right, let's test the soundboard. That's better. Now we're working. Now we're cooking. Alrighty. So everything is healthy. This is good. Okay. Geez, I think finally I'm ready. All right, I'm going to take this environment variables window over there so I don't accidentally leak everything. And we are also going to go into Firefox here. I'm going to go to Google. Google.com. Now, how do I actually sign up for the Google API? We need to develop some kind of a sign in. That's a great question. What's my Google? Pretty sure I got it on my other browser actually. NZ.theMets, that's right. What happens when I spend way too long between projects? Alright, I need my LastPass. I'll turn off that password saving. I ain't a bloomin' playing dangerous game here. My stuff. Get a home address. Not right now. Welcome to the API library. Well, thanks. Country New Zealand. Sure. Periodic news. No, I don't want to. Let's go. Okay, so let's go to Calendar API. Google Enterprise. Interesting. To use this API, you may need credentials. I certainly do. So what we're going to have to do here is go into credential. And we are going to create some, let's see, it wants a client ID, secret, and refresh token. So that sounds to me like OAuth 2. Configure consent screen. Alright, I'm going to start the auth platform first, fair enough. Name of the app asking for consent, we'll call it that, and we'll say user support email. We're going to call that, try Google Cloud. Wait, did that just direct me there because I clicked on something I wasn't supposed to? Oh, yeah, I see. Alright, next. App name. Audience. You will not need to submit your app for verification. Yeah, well, that's me. You may need to verify your app. When do I need to verify an app? Sensitive or restricted must complete OAuth verification. So I wonder what corresponding non-sensitive, sensitive, or restricted are indicated automatically in the Cloud Console. Okay, so I guess we'll figure that out as we go through this. May not even need app verification in the end. I'm just going to do internal for now because you know you can only make your app available to external. Okay, fair enough. These email addresses are for Google. Contact information. Notify you about any changes to your project. So, can I use that? I can. I agree. Create. Awesome. All right. Well, I will client. We're going to create one. This is going to be a web application. Authorize redirect URL. Maybe it's not OAuth. It's not OAuth 2 Flow. What am I thinking? Oh, whatever. At least I've set that up anyway. So, all right. Well, I just need to go back to Google Cloud and go back to the APIs. Then the APIs go to calendar. We are going to some credentials. And we're going to create some server to server app level auth using robot accounts. Service account. I mean, I wonder if it works this way. It's client ID, secret, and refresh token. I'm not sure. I should use. Maybe that robot account would be a good. But for now, just for the prototype, I think we are going to create an API key. Before I leak that, I will get that off the screen. Actually, it is going to be an OAuth. That's sweet. We got an API key there for Google. Now I have restricted that just the Google Calendar API. And we edit. So I could rename it to something more useful than that. Now I just want to actually get things working, so that's all good. Okay. Let's go back in here, and I'm going to go back to my calendar client, and we've got this OAuth 2 config, and I think just going to use a standard API key for now. Okay, so we might actually have to start building out a bit of a database here. I wonder if there's any way I can test this by getting an OAuth token. The Google API console. Let's go OAuth consent screen. Create an auth client. Application type. We'll call it a web application. And we'll say use with request from web server. I think HTTP origins that host your application. I don't know if this is the right way to do it. Yeah, so this is what I'm after, cross-client. Unit of organization in the API console is a project. Yeah, my first project. I think I'm gonna want to change. Oh, projects. I think I'm gonna want to change that. Cool. All right. So we have and are going to on IAM and admin want APIs. Go to enabled API services. Got the calendar API already set up. I think I've got an API key, so maybe enable service. Credentials API key. With 2 clients that don't have any service accounts. I wonder how I can use these. Code running on Compute Engine or systems running outside Google. So create a service account. See if this can use a service account. And let's how do we start a new chat really easily in here? Yeah. All right. I want to know if using a Google service account. Client secret token. So what it's feeling like to me is that just for testing, creating events calendar without needing to go through the whole OAuth 2 flow. See what it comes up with. Oh, okay. All right. All right, well, that brings me to another question then. We're going to go chat and we're going to ask, right. We're going to ask, how can I get to token Google API if I'm just going to test the software that building by a client ID, secret, and okay, I really should be here we go. Navigate to APIs and services, click OAuth client, OAuth consent screen, and add yourself as a test user. I didn't see the ability to do that. I think it might have just looked at that. I mean, maybe not. I mean, let's see if we can Google. See if we can create a client. Oh, desktop app. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That name desktop client. We're going to call it 4. Oh, cool. Yeah, sick. I love the way it warned me of that. Okay. I'm just going to leave it on the screen for ages now. Okay, so that's the client secret. Yeah. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that this thing's restricted. What did it say in that dialogue? It said it was like restricted to test users. Inactive OAuth clients are subject to deletion. Client secrets. Yeah, okay, so this is like crazy that it just shows this outright. Why? Alright, let's see what else it says. Once created, you get that. Generate a token using OAuth Playground. Yeah, right. So I'm gonna open the link. That click the gear icon, use your own credentials. OAuth flow. What are we gonna do here? We get an access token, refresh token. So, yeah, I don't know if there's actually going to be any easy way around this. I think, all flow server side. Token. Prompt. Select account screen. Okay, so looking at this, I don't think it. See, we've got client ID secret there. The endpoints, scope, calendar scope. So we are going to. Oh, a follower. Who's that? Miss Ray. Hey, how is it going? Welcome. What's up? Welcome, welcome. What have you been up to? What's going on? I'm just flailing around in Go and Google APIs at the moment, which sounds like a lot of fun. Trying to figure out how to connect Google Calendar and talking to myself, which is, I'm really good at doing that. So it's always nice to have someone turn up. I've got to switch gears into talking to a real person. Things are going pretty well. Awesome. Was a stream? Early days yet. I've only been streaming for about 20 minutes a night, and I haven't been streaming enough overall lately. So I got a project that I'm getting started on right now, which I just thought, hey, if I'm doing it, why not stream at the same time, you know? So yeah, and we'll see how we go. I never expect anyone to just stream, because I used to stream a lot. I used to stream heaps, but not so much nowadays. What about yourself? I mean, not how's your stream going so far, because obviously you're not streaming, but you know. When you play games? Yeah. I mean, I used to. I had another channel which was playing games. But that ain't so much what I do now. I do still play games now and then, yes, but for now, yeah, I don't know. I got a bigger, wider goal that I wanna build. Yeah, a whole bunch of open source tech projects that I want to build, like this little doozy here, this little teleprompter that I built. I want to make open source tech tools and projects and stuff. Yeah. Which games do you play? So what have I been playing recently? I started Valheim. So I love survival games, right? Survival base building, Subnautica, mind blank now. You know, games like that. Yeah, Subnautica, Valheim, obviously. I think of some others that I finished. Oh, Satisfactory, things like that. Played RimWorld a bit. I also played Raft, and I love some old classics as well. So I used to play like all the Fallout series, some RPGs. Yeah, I love those. And yeah, off computers, board games as well. I'm a big fan of those too. So all right, what am I doing here? Client ID, client secret, get the scopes. So we need an access token, blah, blah, blah. All right, I don't know if this is gonna actually work for me. I think I'm gonna need to Dead by Daylight. Yeah, I have got Dead by Daylight, and I think you'll see if I search for it. I think you'll see if I search for Dead by Daylight. Why is it telling me that it may not be appropriate? Shouldn't probably show my birth date on screen. That's a good idea. $14. I love the game, honestly I do, and I have watched Dead by Daylight so much on Twitch and other people playing it. I really should play it more though, but you know, stresses me out like something chronic. This game, it's crazy stressful. It's so much fun though. Whenever you get time from your projects, you definitely play it. Yeah. I need to spend more. You know, all work and no play is not a good mix, right? So gotta have some games in there as well. I don't even remember like what games I have recently, which I did have. Oh, Stationeers. That's another one where you survive on a like. Oh, that's crazy hard game. That one. Great though. Yeah, so what sort of projects are you into then? What's projects are you doing in between games? Ah, right. Cross-client identity. Okay, so this is what I need. Cross-client goals. So I need a way to... I'm not 100% sure how this is actually going to work yet, because how is HTTP client using the provided token? The token will auto refresh as necessary. Auth to token. Animation, you've been doing this work since 2017. You're a professional. Awesome. Nice. Animation. So, a lot of different kinds of animation, obviously, out there. What kind do you do? You mean 3D animation? And draw like frame by frame. So I'd be interested in that case on what is your take. It's the question going around these days. Your take on AI in art and creativity. I'd be interested to hear from a creative professional what your feelings are about it. Because as a programmer, I've been doing for a while now. I am using AI as we speak. I'm not actually, because I'm sitting here talking instead of I see. So you stream stuff. Alrighty. What was I in the middle of? I was okay, I've got to get this going. Right. So, authorization considerations by app type for server-side web. So use service accounts to authorize API requests, particularly when calling cloud APIs to access project-based data rather than use. Yeah, see, I need. This is what I need, because the user needs to go into and select their calendar that they want to use. So I really do need this other service like this. Okay, so let's have a look. Set up OAuth credentials with a refresh token as your current code does. Okay, so how am I going to so I'm going to have a client portal where the client links their Google Calendar with the application. The credentials will be stored in a Postgres database. That way, the credentials will be stored in the Postgres database. That way, crap, I lost my train of thought. Hang on. The credentials will be stored in the Postgres database. That way, each client connects to application. Credentials will be stored in the Postgres database. That way, each client connects to the that way. Oh my gosh, the Tress core can connect to the individual clients' calendars, where the clients link their Google calendar with the calendars with the application. The credentials will be stored. The client credentials will be stored in the Postgres database. Client token, I guess that would be the client access token, will be stored in the Postgres database next to related to their like user model or something. Do you stream as a professional? No, I stream as a hobby, and I always have streamed as a hobby. I figure that I know some people have tried to stream professionally and have succeeded. It's exceedingly rare, and I stream for the enjoyment of it. And this is a new channel for me. My old channel, I was still really bad at streaming, but yeah, easily, like if I kept going, I was probably about 6 months away from partner, and that was gaming. But then life got in the way, and I stopped streaming for a few years, and now I'm coming back into it more on the creative or programming, making, 3D printing, design, software side of things, where I want to eventually build a community. Tonight I just streamed. I wasn't even planning on it. So no, I don't stream professionally. I stream fun, and I do my passions, making and creating stuff. I'll stream that, and if people come, then people come, and if they don't, they don't, and that's all good by me. that the client access token will be stored in the Postgres database related to the user model. That way the Trust core can connect to the individual client's calendars. So without that client portal set up yet, I need to learn how to change the chat mode as well. So without that client portal set up yet, how am I going to link to, or how am I going to test with to create OAuth 2 credentials in the Google Cloud Console for your app? Use a tool like that for a simple script to authorize your app with your Google account. Obtain the refresh token and access token. Google Calendar client and Calendar API integration before the portal is ready. Yeah, so that's yeah, look, Miss Gray, I appreciate the input. I have to say that I've had a lot of if I'm not in a position to be sold anything right now, by the way. I don't want to yeah, I'm all good. I'm just doing my thing. I'm not too bothered about my followers and viewers at this point. Like, well, no, I love my followers and viewers, but not having heaps of them is not where I'm at right now. So I appreciate the input, but I just want, and what I had in my old channel, I just want genuine connection, genuine followers, genuine viewers who are there to have a good time and who are into the same things that I'm into. All right, let's do this then. I'm gonna go back to this OAuth playground and see if I can get this up anyway. OAuth playground. All right, so we're going OAuth flow as server side. Server side endpoints. You're lurking for support. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't want to be like, I don't want to be mean. I know it's a hustle out there. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? I get it. But I'm not in a place where I can or want to or need to. May look like I need to. I've only got one viewer, you know, but that's fine. Appreciate it though. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, so client ID is that one. Client secret, we are just going to deal that one for now. Force prompt, select account screen, access type offline. All right, so we're going to close that out and we're going to go Google, we're going to go calendar. Select the scopes for the APIs. Google Calendar API v3, and we are going to go what are we gonna have here? I gotta learn. Oh my god, there's so many. There's quite a few. Calendar settings. See, we don't need that. We want FreeBusy. View events on events, public owned. Calendar events. See, I want calendar events. I don't want just read only. I need to actually create events. Change the properties of Google Calendars. See, I don't want that. I just need a calendar list. I need read only for that. And we need free busy. See the availability on Google Calendars you have access to. View your availability in your calendars. Kind of confusing. They're almost the same, but they're different. So, calendar list. I think that's it. I think that's it, right? I need those 2 free busies. We need events. I'm going to go for that for now. Apps request is invalid. Redirect URI mismatch. Oh yeah, I needed to add that redirect URI. Crumbs. Oh, I've forgotten the ones that I selected. That's annoying a little bit, but that's all right. So we want calendar list read only events. To add this developers Auth Playground as a valid redirect URL, our client, perhaps? Maybe? Some secrets being leaked on my screen all the time, but that's fine. I'll just delete it. Data access. So clients. Pretty sure. I thought this is where I set the redirect URL. Maybe not. Stable. Beat. Auth token grant rate. On clients. I've been there. Ready. My first project. It wasn't my first project. I renamed it. I said Tress. It's just not updated. Oh yeah, there we go. Yes. Okay. Open project. Authorized domains. Is this what I need? I can't remember. Yeah. Pretty sure this is wrong. I'm pretty sure this is not where I'm supposed to go. Auth 2 Playground. API console. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. Auth consent screen. Here we go. Scopes. Add or remove scopes. This is what I... Specific types of data from their Google account. So we are going to go Google Calendar API. And we are going to go... Can we get rid of this drop down, please? This is annoying. Properties. No. Oh my gosh, this is absolute nightmare. The hell? Scope. We're going to have... Oh, this is wild. What the heck is going on here? Google, fix your inputs. Seriously. All right, here we go. Calendar. Not all matches may be shown. Calendar.events. Calendar.freebusy. Events.freebusy. And was there another one? List. Like calendar list. Only. Update. Did that work? Or did it not actually select them properly? Oh, I think it... I had to click them. So calendar.events.freebusy. Oh, we'll just go freebusy actually. Busy. Oh, I see. It's just the filter. Oh man. What happens when you don't use this stuff, but you've got to like... See, this is the difference between... Oh, like... This is insane. I think that's it. Sensitive scopes. View and edit events on all your calendars. Yeah, see, because that's interesting, right? I don't like... No, that's okay. I do need to edit events calendar. I'm gonna go save here. Ending. Authorized domains. So I think this is the one that I need to put in here, right? Valid redirect URI or project. I feel like this isn't redirect URI. This is just authorized domains. If you edit. Okay, right. So they're all under the same when you created your credentials. Okay, so I need to go and look at the credentials instead. So that's, we're going to go API and services, and we're going to look at credentials. And we've got this OAuth 2. We're going to go client secrets. I can't add a domain after this, so I have a feeling it's going to be, I wonder if this is enough. Must not specify the scheme. Must be a top private domain. So maybe I have to do it when I create credentials. Perhaps. Give it a shot. See what happens. Go create OAuth. Application type. OAuth 2 Playground. That's for web application. Oh yeah, of course, because I went server-side application. Okay, so web applications, ones with Boost Client Portal. Right, authorized redirect URIs. Here we go. So much for keeping secret, eh? Okay, web application. That's good. So now I can use that in the OAuth Playground by one, two, 4. Okay, the mess. It's denied, huh? Okay, so I do need to go through the verification process. Yeah, right, okay, so I don't even need to put the access token in there. It's just by having the refresh token, it's able to go in and get a new access token. Right, I gotcha. Requesting the calendar scope. I don't want the whole scope though. So what I actually want is calendar dot events. Oh, calendar dot busy. Calendar dot view your availability for calendar. Right. Okay. So calendar events scope. So that's all free busy information across. Yeah. Okay. All calendars you have access to. And then we need calendar dot list. Calendar list. Calendar list. Calendar scope? I haven't. Oh, here we go. Calendar list scope. Calendar list scope. Calendar list read only scope. What we want. Wow. Okay. Beautiful. So we're only grabbing a few scopes now. And what I need to figure out is this whole deal breaker about my user not being screen. Use your own. So okay, I think I understand this now. I think I understand a bit more. I get it. I think I get it. That's it, eh? It's just those three that I need. Calendar list reader. Thing is, I don't even know if I need both. Maybe I could just do events read only. See if that. It's going to do the same thing again, though, isn't it? Count. This does not complete the Google verification process. Developer approved testers. So I need to figure out a way to make myself as a tester. So now I should be able to test this. Currently being tested. Click what Tress can access. Yeah, nice. Oh, not found. What the hell? Get a wolf. Oh, 302 found. My bad. All right, so authorization code. Exchange code for tokens. And we get ourselves an access token. Or refresh token, which now I can put into the env file. Okay. So main.go, I mean, we should be able to now actually bootstrap this application, right? Go build. I wonder if you can go run dot. Can. Nice. Holy crap, it worked. Are you serious? That's amazing. Unbelievable. Actually believe. So, I mean, So what if I go new? What does it take now? It takes context. Context options, and it returns a calendar service. Go context, and then we need options, which client option. So the client HTTP client option. Need to figure out this client option API here. Option. Okay, well, save fluffing around here. Option dot. Okay, all right. So option. Now, do we use that anywhere else? We didn't. With HTTP client returns a client option that specifies the HTTP client to use as the basis of communications. Yeah, very good. That's what we want. Okay. Beautiful. So in other words, I should be able to close that now, and I should be able to go run dot, and we should be able to. It should work again. So gonna go. Close some of these down. Let's have a look at main.go. We are creating the clients. Now, the only issue that I'm having here. Okay, so if they're assigned to a private variable, does that mean these things just like fail quietly? Pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that I was gonna say that the ampersand or the and symbol is like pointer and dereferencing. I'm sure I would have made a note of that in my note go, but maybe not. Because I probably thought at the time that I was going to remember everything. Hubris. So, the address operator, right? So the ampersand. Okay, let's do a little. I need a precise technical rundown of this from our friend ChatGPT. So we're going to create a new chat and we're going to go, give me a little concise rundown of the symbols, the tokens, and then go and the just small paragraph for my study notes. Working with pointers is used to get the address of a variable, and that is used to dereference it to access the value. Yeah, access the value. Yeah, okay. Easy. General. Sing. Cool. Go. Easy as. Now I know. Forever. So all this is doing is getting the address to the HTTP clients. So HTTP client is a pointer to that, which is actually to, and a pointer to is a pointer. A pointer is just a address, memory address. Okay. So when we're creating the new WhatsApp client, we're actually returning address to that WhatsApp client. We're not dereferencing it, we're pointer to that client. Same here. Now I notice we don't have any error handling. So like a little confused. So I'm just gonna ask. Strange, I've the Google Calendar keys and run dot. It seems to compile fine, yet no errors. Also a message that the gRPC server listening, so that's good. I don't have the OpenAI WhatsApp or Postgres it yet. Why did error out? Oh, you're initializing them but not using them. Okay. You're calling it constructor functions but discarding the returned values, not using them. If they do not immediately try to connect or validate, no error will be raised. If you want to catch, you should add validation in your load config. Yeah, alright, well let's do that then. Okay, well let's add some configuration validation for these items then. Ting. One vulnerability. Hard-coded credentials. Embedding credentials in source code. Okay, I'll get you to let's have the config validator as a separate Go file, or perhaps in the config.go file if there. Also, I received vulnerability credential shouldn't coded code base. I want Alright, so let's see what it's done. Added this validate function here, which I'm assuming it's going to take a pointer to config. Missing, we are going to have that as an array of strings. If we're missing config OpenAI, or if it's blank, missing. If length of missing is greater than 0, then we're going to panic. And we're going to list out separated things. So that's good. I like that. We are going to, then we're calling config.validate on itself. Right. Okay. So that's quite a cool way of doing it, because this validate method function, it's like a, I don't remember what these are called, where you have the, it's not an argument that you pass to it. It's like, it's a extension method or something on top of config. So we get a pointer to a config method on that, which is kind of so yeah, I like that. Syntax note. The stuff needs to be up higher. Syntax. Useful. Still don't have. Anyway, let's go useful. That's weird. To define methods on that. That's it. So I do have a note there for it, but it's not extremely clear what that is. What you're so we must define config type somewhere, type config, which is a struct. And yeah, that's cool. So define methods on types. So I'll just call this methods on types. See the example under enum. I wonder if I can, like, how do you reference? I don't know. Can't remember how to do that. I think, I mean, maybe it's that. No, double double square brackets. They reference headings and page name. Where we go, go like this. We can go useful tidbits dash e notes. And then we can add display text. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Right, good. Base. Heading up here. Now got this basic config validator. So if I go run, what about in main go? Yeah, we're gonna keep that. Now we should panic. Should not work. Good. Missing required environment variables. Awesome. Okay, well, I guess what I could do is then grab myself an API key, I suppose. Not sure. Apparently I already got one. I have absolutely no idea where I would have saved it. So maybe I should just delete it and make another one. Guess so. A new key. All right, so I have a OpenAI key now. And WhatsApp for Business is the other one, which I don't have. Tough to. Let's do a quick. Okay, great. Let's look at what we've got here. So we've got this valid basic version. We've got the calendar scopes and creation. We call the config validator. I'm not going to save. In fact, we're going to roll back We won't roll back the gRPC server files yet. What we'll do is go basic env validation, Google Calendar API. All right, so now I want to go back into chat and I want to go, let's go to a new one and we're going to go, we are going to go, okay, things are all right. I just need a proof that the Google Calendar guy is working. So let's create a test method that let's create a method that just prints out all the calendar list on let's call it from main.go for now. Let's see how magic this is, huh? My config still isn't picked by my own. Now does calendar ID doesn't need to be filled out, so I've just put rubbish data in the for now. Cannot parse. Okay, all right, fine. So what I might do in that case is undo that, undo the rubbish ones, and we're just going to we are just going to comment them out. Look at that. Beautiful. We've got Google Calendar listings. That is great success. It's awesome. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. So we've connected to the Google API. That's great. Okay. Now I want to. Okay. Great. That worked. I have an OpenAI key too. Let's do a similar thing. And I want to print out a, what are we going to do? We're going to print out a, need something to use here. Test. Trying to get a list of models. Right, how are we looking here? What does it come up with? So we've got context. Finds the context type which carries deadlines, cancellation signals, and other request scoped values across API boundaries and between processes. Incoming requests to a server should create a context, and outgoing calls to servers should accept a context. Chain of function calls between them must propagate the context, optionally replacing it with a derived context created using with cancel, with deadline, with timeout, with value. The context may be cancelled to indicate that work done on its behalf should stop. Context with a deadline cancelled after the deadline passes. When a context is cancelled, all context derived from it also can. The with cancel with deadline functions take a context, return a derived context. Interest. Same context. Context is safe for simultaneous use by multiple Go routines. Wow, that's crazy. I understand this context thing a bit because it's pretty similar to Dart. How Flutter works. Flutter has a build context situation. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to add our go syntax notes here, and we're going to go feature notes. Actually, I think I'm going to create a new note. Feature notes. This one is going to... Wait, where the hell did it create that? Feature notes. So we're going to go contexts. Use for... basically used for API call. We create context and can drive other child from that parent. For example, create a context for an API request. Then we can come back to that. There are some rules. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what I just did there. Indent all weird. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Maybe I shouldn't end. Maybe it doesn't make sense. Okay, do not pass nil text. Pass con do. Can I just turn that into code? And do not pass nil context. Use context values only for request scope data, transits, processes, and APIs, not for passing optional parameters to functions. Right, so don't overload it with crap that should be passed around by actual Go language. I was reading about that here. The context. So basically, like along the function chain, then we can, through each method, function, or whatever, place that original context, a derived one, like with what was it like the deadline timeout with timeout value. That's really cool, actually. I like that. So apps. Are used for a chain of API calls, like across API boundaries and between processes. Varies across API boundaries. Between processes. So perhaps create a context go get an auth token, derive with value token, then send on to the next call where we actually get the data. But perhaps that data get as timeout. We can immediately pass it on to another Go routine that can use it, wait for the data. Yeah, I don't know. Sounds cool though. I really like the idea of that. Okay, so background returns a non-nil empty context. It is never cancelled, has no values and no deadline. It is typically used by the main function, initialization and tests, and is the top level context for incoming requests. Alright, that's cool. Well, let's see if we can get these OpenAI models going. So we're doing model list. So that's cool. So let's run this thing. See what happens. Shit. Freaking works, man. That is crazy. That is crazy. Actually works. I don't know why it's so crazy, but it is. I did not expect that to work. So this one we've got a model service list, pass at the request context the option. In this case there are no options. And then we get back a pagination. Pointer for page. What is even is that? Is that part of OpenAI? No. Models. Yeah, okay, so it's paginate. It's a paginated response. Fair enough. Okay, that's all good. Okay, let's do another commit here, I think. So we've got Google Calendar and OpenAI tests are both working. Pretty insane. Config.go. So Postgres, WhatsApp is going to be the next big one, which I'm not terribly looking forward to. So we need to go to WhatsApp Business API for developers. On-premises API. So what are we using for this WhatsApp? Close the act. Have a look at WhatsApp. See, hey, welcome back. It's great. Thanks for hanging out. I'm making some progress on my little project here. I've managed to connect to Google Calendar, get a list of calendars. I've managed to connect to OpenAI, get a list of models. For a nerd like me, pretty exciting, pretty good. And yeah, step. I'm hard leaning into AI for this. Great. I'm probably, yeah, I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming, but say my brain hurts, but seriously, I've been sitting here typing prompts. Nuts. Like, I'm glad, because this would have taken me 5 times as long, because I'm not that familiar with Go, programming language. But this has just made life a lot better. Did you make your logo and banner yet? No, I haven't. Oh, well, I mean, it's a very rough, simple logo moment, but I'm not. Oh, excuse me, I'm not really thinking about that yet. Okay, let's go. Phone numbers. Add a phone number or migrate to your business account. So I need a... How do I get an API token from WhatsApp? What I need. So tools, Graph API Explorer. Test, create, and authenticate API calls and debug responses. Log into Meta for developers. Log in with a managed account. So I need to create a Meta developer account. Increase your reach. So in this case, Okay, so log into Facebook. Right, I might need to do this. Might need to do this. Another screen. Right, so this might be a little bit trickier than I was. So I think Metafit developers, we're gonna sign up with Facebook. We're gonna create a new account, I think. Curious. I don't want to use my personal log out, close the browser down. And might have to do this in a private window. Oh, maybe. All right. Go work. Get a register as a new account, sign up. There we go. Okay, so I better not put all this data in here. Creating, awaiting. Go, add to confirmation code. Do. Oh, that's a crazy confirmation code. Damn, you're human. Doing? Match the icons on the left. Oh, we got to watch this. Match the icons on the left with the icons on top faces of the die. Yeah, that works. You've proven you're a human. Heck yeah. Go me. Confirm your identity with a video self. Find an area with good lighting. Camera eye level. I submitted an appeal? Did I? And you can't. I don't know what the hell that's about. Maybe I'm not allowed 2 accounts. Maybe it's as simple as that. Maybe we'll just go through and register with my private account. Fine. Verify your developer account by adding a mobile number. Code that I receive, not received a code. It. Oh, there we go. Do not agree to receive very much. Which of the following best describes you? Developer. Alright, and we're in. Alright, so I guess business portfolio. How do we create one of them? Cool. Let's go create it. Maybe it's going to ask me new way. Create a customized use cases. Create an app name. I'm going to call it Tress. Contact email. I'm going to use that one. We are going to it looks like I need a custom one here. Connect consumer products, business assets. What? WhatsApp. Let's create an app. Now I'm going to hide this off the screen just in case it leaks here. Doesn't. Add products. Awesome. We're going to integrate with WhatsApp. Business portfolio. Okay, well, I don't actually know how to create those. Required actions. What do you do there? Create a business portfolio. Navigate to Meta Business Suite or business.facebook.com. Your business account name. This should match the public name of your business. Nice. Sweet. So, should have, yeah, okay. Let's go to apps here, and we're going to, in here, we are going to this app. Going to add SAP. I don't know where it went. Oh, there. We're gonna go quick start. And we're gonna go Tress AI. You will receive a WhatsApp test phone number to send messages to a maximum of 5 phone numbers. Wicked. King. Onboard your own customers. I don't think I need to do that. That's the way around. The English version of your WhatsApp message template, Hello World, has been approved. Beautiful. Okay, API setup. Access token. So I guess, you know. So now I should have I need to find the, what do we call it? The URL. Archived, really? Damn, Node.js. Okay. Well, I'm not using Node.js, so no loss there. I think I just want the URL. URL, which I think is verify that your business is a tech provider. Not me yet. Pretty slow. Crazy. Not sure. That's crazy. I'm gonna stop streaming. I'm tired. That final goal tonight, I think I want to do this whole WhatsApp test. Do WhatsApp client. API token, API URL. Client. So what? Oh, how does this actually work? This doesn't. I don't think we even imported a WhatsApp framework. I don't think we have. No, I don't believe we have. So what I'm gonna do in this case is go back to chat here, and we're gonna go. Okay, let's see what we've got. Re-enable of the okay, well, let's go chat. Let's see. WhatsApp. So I did find one. WhatsApp Go Land. And it's called What's Meow. I think we can use. I think we can use this one. Ready for a test. I will add I will add let's integrate that, and we'll this message. I'm not sure what you can actually do with the messaging platform. Need the API reference. It's using the WhatsApp business messenger platform. That one. Let's have a look back in here and see what... Alright, I'm gonna